M0FXB Hamtech, welcome to my videos on the Uniden BCD160DN that includes DMR and Nxdn, plus everything else that it used to receive. The only thing that that has been omitted is close call, but you have a band scope and some other interesting features and a larger memory, so you can hold, for example, 10 banks of 100 channels, which is 1,000 channels and more. So let's just unbox it, have a look, and then there'll be many videos to follow showing this working. And yes, I've got my DMR hotspot ready to go just to see what that sounds like. So let's just get on with the unboxing. And what a lovely box, but they all are. If you look at the Uniden 125 box, it's a very nice looking box as well. There's the 125, which is basically in structure, I would say identical. Couple of changes with the button colors and button functions, but generally it's virtually the same, so we'll keep that there in the background. It's one of my favorite scanners, and I love the way it interfaces so well with many free programs. Check out the Nick Bailey program. There's only one thing I'm surprised at. They haven't added USB-C, because if you look at the 125, it's got the mini USB, which works fine, and you can get adapters for £1 that will give you USB-C. Got one there. About £1.50. I think I've got two. But anyway, it's still going to be a great fun scanner, and the fact that they put DMR in there is probably the big one for me, because that's where a lot of the activity in the UK will be. But in America, I believe that Nxdn and DMR has many uses, even for the police etc. But we're in the UK. I think we're the only person in the UK that's got one of these. All the big shops will get them in the next month or so, maybe 2 months. But this one is direct from the USA. And yes, I do have to buy it. It's not a free trial. And I buy it and I keep it, and I keep it for life. And this one came from Amazon, UK Amazon, and was delivered in about 6 days all the way to the UK. Now, if you're a ham radio operator, shortwave listener, or a CB user, you will very quickly realize that scanners take a lot of learning. Now, there is an easier way to use functions. You can just manually dial in some frequencies, and there's some simple searches, preset searches. But otherwise, if you want to learn to use a scanner properly, where it searches, records, scans, and saves frequencies etc., there's learning to do. There's no easy way to learn a scanner. But as you know, I've got other scanners here, like for example, there's one here on the Uniden brochure, SDS 100 etc. And I just like having scanners. They're a breed. They're not the same as a ham radio, but I really enjoy them. And look, you've got here police scanner. What's that? So it looks like a nice instruction manual there. Quite thick. Whoa. And a couple of different languages. I'll show you them. Put that to one side. Lots of packaging to make sure that the item is safe. I'm very curious to know if it is the identical size to the other one that I've got. We'll soon find out. So inside the box, yeah, you've got your micro USB cable with ferrite rings already fitted. So if you're new to the hobby, we fit these to keep out those unwanted signals interfering with our radio signals that we want to listen to. And yes, same batteries that I got with the 125 model. These are AA rechargeable batteries, and inside there is a switch inside the device, 2300 milliamp hour, that you need to switch to the right side, otherwise it's not going to be correct for recharging. And it's exactly the same antenna that I can see in there as well. We'll just lift that out, and I like the design anyway, so I'm quite biased on the design. But it does look identical, and it makes sense, for manufacturing. Just trying to see if there's an obvious difference. If anything, it's really hard to tell if there is a difference. Very, very slight, I think. It's a bit, I don't know, it looks slightly smaller with the screen slightly smaller, but you've got that grey surround as opposed to the black surround. You can see the button is different here on the E is over here, and you've got here priority, and it says dot for no. Menu there. Well, have we got a button chord menu on here? I don't think we have. Lockout button there, scan, hold. Dual function of scan and search here on the 160. Speaker hole. This is grey on the 125. It's a bit darker coloured. A bit shinier, I would say. Same buttons on top. Okay, and it feels the same. BNC antenna. So let's get it all out. So we'll peel off the cover, which I always keep these, put them in the box. And what I'll do is I'll find something a similar size, you know, an old mobile phone protector, and I'll put that on there. I just don't want to see it scratched. Let's get the antenna on there. Actually, we'll put the battery in first. So you can power these, and let's have a look at the charger, which I'm trying to get my fingers in there. And yes, it is the, you know, the square mini USB at the top there. You can plug in headphones, and I've plugged in a Bluetooth sender here, and it works great. And it says here set volume and squelch. Okay, BNC belt clip's already on there, so I don't have to fit that. And we'll just slide this down. And on my other one, the switch is to the right. Now on this one, I'm not really seeing a switch. Let me have a look. Yeah, I'm not seeing a switch. I've looked in the menu, or the manual, which is very good, by the way. I'm not seeing it in there. So, okay, let's get the batteries in there. And if we need to add the power, we will, the USB power. And there's your case is exactly the same as the previous one. I always thought they should make like a thicker case. It feels like it wouldn't be that hard to break it. But I mean, they are inexpensive to replace. And so there you go. That's on there. Set it down here, and let's get some a BNC antenna on there. And of course, there's many choices for different antennas, but we're just inside now. I always say the best way is to either have an antenna, a disc cone antenna on your roof, or to get up high on a hill, and then you're going to get some good results on this scanner. I know it's quite a retro design, but they just work really well. So you just push it on there and twist, and you're on there. Let's turn it on for the first time. I mean, it's a lovely orange screen anyway, so you know, you could just, even by the photographs, it just looks lovely. So let's turn it on. Hopefully there's some power in there. Uniden Bearcat. And to get the backlight on, all we have to do is press this button here, and we've got our backlight on, and it says nothing to scan. So this is when we start to do the learning. I know we can get the backlight on just by pressing this. And if I press hold, I'm going to type in the frequency of my hotspot, which is 431.550, then hold. Just waiting for someone to speak. And you push down for the volume. Let's do the backlight. So we're going to go menu and go down looking for the backlight selection. Now, I've never used this, but there's settings. We're going to go enter, set backlight, enter, set mode. Even got squelch there. Infinite, let's try that. We'll go to dimmer. There you go. I'm not sure if that did turn it on permanently. We're going back with the menu button. See if that, I'll just press that briefly. Let's see if that's done the backlight. And hopefully someone will speak on DMR soon. Someone spoke. Now obviously it's a receiver. We can't reply back to them. This is a DV Mega hotspot, by the way. You don't have to get one of these super hotspots. There are several available, but that is staying on now. Let's just wait for someone to call through.
IP G6LJ.
There's someone calling through there. So let me see if I can, I've got my DMR radio in my hand. Let's see if we can instigate a conversation. And what I'll do, I will listen on the scanner, but I'll talk on my 878. So let's give it a go. Just turning the volume down. I mean, it sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Here it goes. Right, maybe, hopefully I'm not too loud because I'm in this room. We'll soon find out. Ooh. Not sure why I'm getting that noise. Maybe there's a couple of seconds delay before it decodes. Mike 0 Foxtrot X-Ray Bravo M0 FXB calling for a contact. So you can hear it decoding me there. See if someone comes back. Normally.
This is 4 Golf Uniform Charlie, Central France.
There you go. Sounding good.
Hey Andreas, it's Foxtrot 4 Golf Uniform Charlie. Foxtrot 4 Golf Uniform Charlie. And I'm Central France there. Mike, back to you.
So that station's in France, but sounds like a UK person. F4 GUC.
Yeah, well, I know who you are. I watch your videos on YouTube. Love the content there, and very helpful. I'm using a Motorola DP3601. Just programmed yesterday. So,
It says DMR.
Central France in the Auvergne.
There's no talk group number.
I brought the hotspot with me, and but you're coming through loud and clear now. Return the mic to you.
Squelches again. F, then the top one.
Not a problem there. The name's Harvey. I was in the UK not so long ago and I heard you there on the HubNet, but I don't think I was getting through. Anyway, I say 73. Continue the good work there on YouTube, as it's pretty useful. As I'm just looking into these network radios. The network radios, the Zello one you've just put on YouTube not so long ago from Ham Geek.
So as you can see,
getting some of them,
it's working great.
The Enrico stuff,
on DMR.
the ID stuff. Anyway, 73, and hopefully catch you again on the air.
Yeah, 73. Nice to meet you. Yeah, the Ham Geek radio. And again, I've got to turn the volume down on that other device. The Ham Geek device is great. Let's try an analog frequency I've got. So we press hold. Well, it's already on hold. So we go 434.550. Hold again rather than entry. And then turn it up. And then we'll see if we can get someone on HubNet. Everything's quiet today. Which is typical. But anyway, let's do an audio test on HubNet. That normally will get some old audio coming out.
HUBNET connected to M0FXB.
So that's sounding good. So we'll push some of these scan and search buttons, and then we'll have a look at the actual menus. So if we unhold, it will carry on searching from the frequency we last typed in. We'll hit scan. Now scan, see, the reason it says nothing to scan is because these are the channels that you can program in using the software. I'm not sure if this radio will actually work with software that I can use on the 125, and the only way to really know is to test it. So we'll do that in another video, but the manual does say that the Sentinel software will work with it, but I'm not actually seeing a download for the software yet, but I'll keep looking, and we'll do that in another video. So look, you've got lots of shortcuts here. I recognize these SRF shortcuts because that's very similar to my other scanner. So there could be shortcut functions, SR1, 2, and 3 there. If we press, let's just try the search one. So you see the way you've got SRCH in red there. We're going to go function and then search. So that started working. 25 megs. Now can we, that's gone straight into quick search. I've never done that one before, so okay, hold. Unhold. Let's try the, what else we got here? We've done scan, we've done search. We know what lockout is. So if you press hold and you don't want to listen to that frequency there, you would just press lockout, temporary. If you hold it, it's permanently locked out. Well, it is on the other one. Okay. Let's go down. We're down here, so let's do the menu. Menu. Programming a channel from the actual device. Banks, 10 banks of 100, that's 1,000 channels. We're going back using the menu button. Go down to search options, turn in the knob, enter. Frequency lockouts, broadcast screen, what's that? Set all bands on, set all bands off. Set each band, program band. This is different than what I recognize with the 125. Let's go down one. Tone code search. So look, we can do CTCSS search. If I go like that, down one, enter. And then will it just go into search, then back out? If I do turn on a device that's got a code, press hold. We'll go 145.5, all the zeros. So if I key up there, M0FXB, well, we are seeing the tone there, so that has worked. Get the squelch up. Got a repeater on 145.600. I'll leave it on that channel. Let's try some of these functions, and we'll go function 1. That's gone straight to custom search. And remember, you can enable and disable them, and each one has been preset. If we disable 1 and 2, and then look, we're on number 3, disable 3. So number 4, for example, is on 50 megs. And you can, if you press the function, I'm pretty sure you can just scroll through them all. And just enable them again by just pressing the buttons. Okay, so that's search number 1 on the 1 button. Let's go function 2, public safety, and again, a lot of these are preset. So it looks like only the first 4 preset in. This is a USA model. It might be different for when you get your UK model, but that's your public safety there on those frequencies. Now apparently this model does get 220 megs. Let's try it. So we'll go hold. 220.00 hold, and it does, look, so that's it. It's not something we use in the UK, but it does get that. Remember, it's receive only. Then let's try this number 4, IFX. We'll go F IFX. So what's that? IF exchange. I literally don't know what that is, but it did do it. Off. That's cool. Okay, let's try the IVI. Volume offset. Okay, so I need to learn about it as well. Then we just got 6. Attenuation there. Is that SVC? Takes you straight to public safety, media. Oh, these are all the presets. Look at all that. So there's quite a few. Let's go from the top. Custom 1, 2, 3, then it's public safety, media, ham radio, marine, railroad, airband, CB, and USA, FRS, GMRS, MURS, racing, FM broadcast. So I like to use, we think now 90, let's press hold, 94.300 radio 4. Yeah, working good. Okay. Well, so we've got a mod or mode. So that'll be AM, FM. So let's go back to the ham band. So we'll go hold. 145.500. Hold. And then we'll go function mod. There you are. AM function mod. Oops, that didn't work that time. Function mode. AM, function mode. Not sure why it decides to go to that, but I wonder if it actually shows DMR. So we'll go 145.00, hold. Then we'll go function mode. Can I just turn? That went to NFM then, I can't. So function mode, FM, function mode. It just says direct entry again. So we'll go 145.000. Otherwise 145.00, and then we'll go function mode. Yeah, I'm seeing WFM, FM. It must do AM because it's an airband transceiver. Let's do it. Let's go hold 133.850. There you are, and it's saying WFM. So let's go function mode. Function mode. I'm trying to find AM airband now. Okay, when I did it just then, it actually showed the words auto. So it has gone to AM. Function mode, AM. It's flashing. Go function mode, NFM. Function mode, FM. It definitely showed auto just now. Function mode, so maybe it's when you hold it for auto, so let's try that. Function mode, and I'm going to hold it. There you are. It actually, when I held it, okay, I'm having fun with that, but it definitely has an auto mode. What's this one here? Weather, by the looks of it. So we go function weather priority channels, and there is priority there, and there's a no here. You've got a no here, which is like almost like a delete, isn't it? So I think that's enough for the unboxing. Of course, we're going to look at this properly, but yeah, come on, it receives DMR. I can go around, I can listen to airband, marine band. I go 156.00, and we're listening to the marine band. AMF, and I can listen to my ham bands, 70 centimeter bands. 434.0. Trying to think of a local repeater. 4 hold 430.925. Normally have a repeater on this frequency. You can listen to your ham radio repeaters, and look, it still says weather here. So isn't that funny? So we've enabled that. So it must be like a weather monitor, and gives it, and it actually said priority then, so that means if the weather channel frequency is received, it's going to come through because it's given priority. I can see that Butel have made software which covers the 260 and the 160. The 260 is the sort of base station version, which looks like that. Very nice looking scanner. And it looks like Proscan are including it in theirs, and Proscan's one of my favourite softwares. And there's Proscan there. We'll be doing some more videos on Proscan. And when you select the 160DN, which I've just done, there's your COM port there. But anyway, when you select it, scanner type, look, 160DN, it shows you the screen of the 260, so it's going to be the same. Go scan it and watch this. I've seen this before with Proscan. You can select say we select the color one, which is the 100. Let's try it. It's not going to show color this time. It does show it, but it's not color. So I think that's enough for now. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Lots more videos to follow. 7-3.